Hey all, Binks here. Welcome back to Ball Pit. I've not played Ball Pit in a while. I cannot tell a lie. I've been a little bit busy since the first recording session. I did play a decent bit off stream and off the live stream, but I did not advance ever. I've never moved forward. I should probably harvest, but I tell you what, I really just want to move on and go into the next thing. I definitely don't want to play you. Let's play a comfort character. Let's play the Itchy Finger. Like to shoot a little bit fast. And we are going... Okay, I need to upgrade my gear. I need to upgrade this guy. And move on to the next level. I'm very excited to try the next level. Fungal. The Fungler. Okay, let's play the Itchy Finger. The Fungal Force. Yeah, I've went back and I've beaten a lot of things with like the other characters and gotten a few upgrades and stuff like that, but boy oh boy am I excited for some new content, I tell you what. I really want to continue playing this game. I think it's really well made. I don't know, man, there's just something about finding time to... Oh man, a new music, dude. What's going on here? There's a... Oh, it's like just like a big old arrow that they're shooting our way. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with this. Isn't something that's too scary. Get our first level up here. On the Midnight Oil. Balls to hit flaming enemies light on fire. I do like some burn synergies. So, I mean, already starting with burn with this character. Not too shabby to immediately get a synergy item that we can get pretty darn strong. I feel like for early game, maybe getting some stronger items is something I need to be a bit more aware of in the future, because I do feel like some of the items get you much stronger faster than just having a different ball. So if we do a Fire Ghost, that's gonna have a pretty good... The music's crazy, by the way. It's kind of taking me out. Ooh, no, we should probably get an evolution with the sun. The sun seems good, huh? I actually don't even remember what the sun does. I'm not gonna pretend like I remember, but I don't know what a lot of this stuff does in this game. You know, you just kind of put the things together and you watch things go boom, and then if you start losing too much, then you worry about the DPS. But most of the time, I feel like vibes suffice in this game. Let's get a little fission going. They get pretty darn close to our next evolution. Hey, I will not be upset about that. Look at Ghost Ball. Get extra damage before they hit a wall. Yeah, let's just do everything phases through. Yeah. Let's just have everything phase. I think having everything phase is a really good strategy, especially because we have burning ball synergies. So if we're burn the first enemy that we go through, then all the balls go through it and all of them get the added bonus of the Midnight Oil, which becomes very powerful. I tell you what, lasers are very good when it comes to going through enemies. And usually when you go through enemies, I tend to just feel like you should go pretty far sideways and just try and get as many bounces through as you can. That could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong, of course. But if it feels right, it feels right in my heart and my soul. I don't know why there aren't any burning enemies. Get another fission going. Okay, so we're gonna have fire very close to being ready to rock. Man, we are clearing through enemies like crazy here. We'd love to find a fireball here so that the next time we get fusion, we can upgrade it. So let's go ahead and re-roll for it. And let's re-roll. I tell you what, let's re-roll. Get your special ball through. Shoot extra baby balls. I think we do want this. This is really good. Maybe it's not. We do want Radiant Feather as well. We want faster balls because they just ricochet. Okay, let's take this. This is fine. Watch out for these guys, man. They're shooting all over the place. I will say, I don't know if it's just because we're getting better or what, but we're not really having too much trouble. We need to get the other fireball. Can you give us the other fireball, please? Thank you. Take our first evolution here. Go to the sun. So it's gonna... I think this... Does it say it burns every enemy? Blinds all enemies in view. What does in view mean? I guess it must mean like all enemies, you'd think. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. I do not know. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're fire we're doing so well, or maybe this world... Maybe we've just gotten so much better from playing that the world just isn't ready for us just yet. Just take some lasers. We're kind of chilling. Like we're very far ahead. We haven't faced the first boss yet. We're about to speak of the devil. We're about to run into the first boss now, so maybe that's where we can start to get into some trouble. But who knows? We'll see, I suppose. Doesn't seem like he's giving us too much trouble. Well, I guess we don't know. We don't know exactly how much damage we're doing. You never really do. Okay, we got him. I think that's the halfway point. I actually don't know if it's supposed to be the halfway point or what. I feel like Earthquake's really nice. More AoE is generally good when you're doing a cloak run where everything has the ghost effect. Taking upgrades here. Get a lightning ball and get another fireball. Honestly, another fireball with our fire synergy is probably where we want to be. And look at that already. Down here to get a big fission. We just get a 1. I hate when they give you the 1s, man. Might as well just not give me anything if you're going to give me the 1s. Okay, we're almost filled out here, so let's start taking our upgrades. No use getting too hard. Allows you to bring 2 characters into a run combining their abilities. Allows you to bring... What? Allows you to bring 2 characters into a run combining their abilities? Is there a whole mechanic of using multiple characters combined together that I had no idea about? What a beautiful game this is, eh? Okay, let's get our fission going here. Okay, nice to see a big 4-banger. And then, are we close to getting some evolutions? Kind of. I think we should just get the sun all the way up, right? Their strongest ball. Might as well make it even better. We could just do sun laser ball, honestly, is probably like a pretty darn good end game thing to get us to the end. Like having sun lasers, like lasers that just like burn. It'll basically just, as it goes through, it'll just burn everyone. Why isn't it phasing? It's weird. Why wasn't that thing phasing through? That was very interesting. I want to upgrade lasers, I think, because I want to get those combined together. Come on, man. So we can find another one. The sun laser lure. Okay, so what will this be? The laser horizontal sun. Blind all enemies in view. Area of effect damage from laser also inflicts status effects of stun. Yeah, so it'll just super burn everything forever as it goes through is the goal. Should just be uber efficient at clearing out lanes and the such. Hopefully. That's what we want it to be. We have no telling what it might be. But we seem just so ahead. Like, we haven't had any enemies get close the whole time. We've barely taken damage. Like, these guys seem pretty easy to run away from. Like, you get a pretty nice amount of time to get through everything. Plus, they're, like, all gonna miss if they hit me most of the time anyway, right? I have, like, a bunch of stuff like that. See, how far am I away from getting fire and laser? We're pretty close. Wind doesn't really do anything for us, right? Nor does ghost. Pick you. We'll just take another fission. 1 to 2 upgrade. Are we really that close to being filled out? Okay, maybe we need to find another item then. I don't know if you like clear a lane if you get like extra enemies, maybe. Maybe that's why we're kind of like suffering from success almost, it feels like. Come on, clear, clear, clear. Nice, kid. gunking me up, man. Gunkler. This guy seems to have a little bit more hands than the previous ones, but they're still handling it pretty well, for the most part. Having all of our balls be on fire all the time is kind of sick. Okay, so we're filled out there. I like the slow movers, man. The slow movers are pretty darn good. So we're already speeding them up a little bit, and just doing like a bunch of extra damage and being on fire is like pretty sick, if you ask me. I think we'll take this guy out. I'm not too worried. Okay, nice. I was getting a little bit worried, I'm not gonna lie. Restarter ball level to 2? Oh, that's sick, man. Dude, there's so many upgrades you get here. Yeah, I would love the magnet, especially as we're trying to get things on their way back. Emits blobs that gives burn. Yeah. This would be great. And then what are we going to combine this with? I'm not quite sure. We can still find something to combine this with to find a final level 1. I don't think the iron that we had is something we'd be looking to combine it with. Maybe it is. Dark ball. Destroys itself on hitting. I'm not in love with that. Let's take the magnet. Rerolls are very expensive right now. I will say, like, I was kind of hoping a little bit for a bit more challenge. I'm not gonna lie, and going into a new level. I'm kind of surprised it feels easier. Now, I did, like, do quite a bit of, like, progression outside of it, where you get, like, some extra leadership and your base stats get a little higher. Maybe I just didn't really notice how much stronger I got, and maybe this is a bit harder, but I'm just kind of flowing. Maybe I'm just kind of sick with it. Have we considered this? Potentially we're just sick with it. There's another thing that we could be considering here. Like a potential reason this is all happening. I haven't had any health issues the whole game, which is not always the case, for sure. Very often I'm in some danger, especially when we get to this part. Man, where are these guys fast going? Look how fast these guys are. Can you guys chill? Chill for 2 seconds, man. What are we doing here? How do we kill these guys? What was that, man? They just went so fast. They like freaking charged at me, bro. Let's get the magma ball stronger. I don't deal with anything like that ever again, man. So anytime you see a stack of the guys with the purple, they're very scary. So make sure to kill them as fast as you can, I suppose. So they phase only on the way up? Maybe that's it. They must phase only on the way up. For whatever reason, I thought the cloak makes them phase just like forever. I guess it must just be only on the way up. Maybe a little bit more directionality up and down can help us get more damage on these guys from behind. They could be wasting a lot of time. I feel like it's kind of crazy that I picked an item, I built my whole run around the item, and I was completely misusing it just the whole time, and it just didn't matter. It just shows the gamer that I am, I suppose. Or maybe that if you get meta progression in this game and you get a lot stronger, then it's much easier to clear out waves of enemies. I don't know, maybe I'm just locked in. There's a lot of questions I have, you know? A lot of questions. We had. How many answers? We don't know. We don't know. But I feel like there's not too much to talk about right now. I'm just kind of burning everyone, and then they're just taking 1,000,000 damage over time, and then they're dying, and then get a little stronger. I don't know what my next evolution is going to be. I guess fusion. Should try and make sure that we can get a fusion the next time we get a thing with this last bit of XP we're about to pick up. We still need to get the magma ball up in order to get a fusion. So we might as well take care of that now. Go straight through here. This guy is really pissing me off, man. I can't do anything about him. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're just kind of like wrecking them, and then whenever they start to get ahead, we just kind of like pay attention to them, and then by the time they're done, we've just kind of killed everything at the same time, you know? Why can't I go up there? What on earth is going on? There's so many of them. It's an army. Well, we're actually built really well to defeat an army. So this is actually like kind of could not have been a better boss for us to go up against, if I could be so honest with you. Like, look at them. They're all dying. They're all dying, bro. They're not okay, man. They're getting shredded apart. This is the easiest boss of all time. Ow! Okay. Well, that was pretty messed up. Oh, don't count your chickens before they hatch, I suppose. All right. Not too shabby. Can't complain there. Very fun. The Shroom Trophy. Gain some HP. All right, 2 more gears to go. Well, excited to try much less of a comfort character with this one. Need 70 freaking rocks to get that one, man. How many rocks do I have? I've been upgrading things like crazy. Are we supposed to be like farming rocks and stuff? Brother. A bunch of new upgrades unlocked. Oh, we have all the rocks. Look at that. We have all the rocks that we need. Well, maybe, just maybe, we can set this up in such a way and unlock a new character right freaking now, man. That would be the dream, eh? And then maybe we get the shroom guy over here as well. And then I tell you what we do. We get these two blocking. We move you over here. Move you over wherever you fit. Move you like here. Move you like here. And then we just get it back here, and then we should be able to solve it, and then we'll get a dang old new character going. Well, hopefully we will. We might mess this up. New character! Let's go. And we got the Shroom Tower. We got the Shield Bearer. The Shield Bearer. Well, stay tuned for the next episode where we jump into the Shield Bearer. Thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Leave me down a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!